There are four questions that demand answers when you're doing this kind of engagement with society. One is, what is your moral basis for doing anything? I use moral, but you could say normative, your values. What are you trying to achieve through your actions? Because we are involved in changing people's lives when we build something, right? We are actually intruding as a planner. That has to be really thought out. A lot of agencies I found actually don't know what they're trying to do or haven't thought it out. Second is, what's your explanation of the problem? Where does it come from? Why is the world producing this problem? Then you get all of these paradigms and disciplines, and that's where most of the university is lodged, right? So you have a neoclassical economic view, you have a political economy, and these are the debates, and they tend not to get out of them. They just go on. The third one is, what are your tools, your policies? What are the actions you're advocating? They can't be very far from your explanation of the problem, right? It's amazing how many international organizations have no explanation of the problem. They just say we must cure poverty, and poverty is measured by $1.25 a day, and you have this, so now we're going to build a road, right? They don't know the relationship between building a road and poverty. The last question is, who's going to do it? You have all these wonderful ideas, you have the great policy recommendations, but who indeed is going to comply or to follow you? And that's the implementation. That usually things break down at that point. But we have the master planner, right? The advocate, the dialogic, the communicative action. We have different roles and models of the planner and architect working in the real world as that person relates to society. So if you can give good answers and explain yourself through those four questions, I think then you can convince people to hopefully follow you, which is what we do, actually, is to convince people, I'm right, you should follow my good advice, or you should come along with me on my journey, right?